Hi, this is Moonshine's Curiosity. Today I'm doing a different type of video. It's really different from what I normally do. It's not a video blog, it's not um, any of that. It's about tarot cards. And I have a big interest in them. I really like them. Um, it, I've been feeling a lot better, so I've been trying to study them more and hopefully get a job soon. Some things came up, so I might not be getting a job. um, some stuff with my boyfriend and his family, and I might have to take care of someone. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen and I can just start working again and get to it. But anyways, I'll get going on this whole thing. Today we're going to talk about the Fool. Now he looks so happy there, singing while he's coming up to a cliff, right? Now, the Fool, I decided to talk about the Fool because when I did two readings, I did one a few days ago, and then the next day I did it, and I got it twice, and I had shuffled multiple times. I had just shuffled multiple times, and I got it twice, so I was like, okay, well, there must be some significance. And I'm wondering if it's about my job, trying to get work. And I found somewhere, well, I'll do a vlog about it. Anyways, so I so the Fool. The Fool, to me, it shows a guy because they say a lot of times with tarot, you should do it from your own heart and your intuition and what it says to you, what the picture says to you, what the name says to you. So the Fool to me is basically you're taking a chance, you're making a choice. You're either standing your ground or you're going off the cliff. You're trying something new. You're seeing if you can fly or if you fall. And if it's a foolish choice, well, you don't know until you've made it. So that's what the Fool means to me. Um Basically a leap of faith. My favorite deck is actually not this deck. Which is the Rider deck, which is the typical deck everyone usually gets as their first time deck. Mine's miniature. You can see compared to a regular card. My favorite deck is actually the Shadowscapes deck, and it has more whimsical kind of look to it. This is the full card for this deck. And what I like about the book is the translation for it is wonderful. Let me read just some of what it says. This isn't even a meaning, this is just describing the card to you. So I'll put it up there for you so you can kind of look at it while I read. It begins with a whispered voice. The serpentine song threads throughout her days and her thoughts. It beckons. Come, come, come. Where? She asks, curious, but there is no response. She ignores the summons until one day that siren song unexpectedly explodes and fills her to the brim. Its pulse is undeniable. Where? She asks again. This time the steady beat of her heart is the response. The Fool has come a long way, traveled from far beyond to come to this pinnacle that rises upon the edge of the world, and yet her journey is just about to begin. She senses this with instinctive perceptions as she rises up to her on her toes, caught up in the breathlessness embrace of the wind in the moment before their plunge. Her heart pounds and flutters in her chest with the force of 100 beating wings, struggling to break free of the cage of her being, until she feels she must be sprouting wings from her shoulders to guide forth from that place transformed. Wait, don't, cries a thin, trailing voice from within. Caution, fear, it rails. Hold back. Unheededly, she steps forward and ... dot dot dot. So I think that's pretty cool. That's not even the meaning. Like, they have a meaning part for it too. I'm only going to skim through the meaning part because it's just as long. But it says the Fool is a symbol for new beginnings, adventures, pleasure, passion. This is either an obvious foolish to the terrible plunge you may experience, or else a wild spirit of adventure and a great knowledge and faith in what can and will bear upon you and guide you through the times to come. There are unlimited possibilities opening up for the seeker. So that's oops. Um I was looking at another page. I was like, what the heck? So this is my favorite. I love the meanings to it. I love the art. I'm very connected to this deck. So this is my favorite. I do have a Goddess Tarot book, and sometimes I'll read both books to get more meaning to it, as well as my intuition. So this one says, and this card's a little shiny, so it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it's the Goddess Tara, and as you can see at the top, it says beginnings. So it doesn't even say the Fool. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat, so I'm coughing a little. But it says in here, the important deity of Tibetan Buddhists is the compassionate mother goddess Tara. Endowed with the power to heal all sorrows and grant all wishes, Tara often appears in many forms and colors, each one a different aspect of her divinity. Tara is honored as a protectress against, here, let me bring it up, against many fears that block men and women from living in harmony. Stories about Tara reveal the kinds of fears and concerns the people of ancient Tibet. She is reputed to protect her followers from the fear of elephants and poisonous snakes. But the most dangerous fears are often insidiously masked. There is also ones that wreak the most damage to our hopes and self-confidence, peace of mind, and keep us from meeting our full potential as human beings. Tara, whose sacred name translates as she who carries one to cross, will help her devotees to cross safely to the other side of fears to the greater wisdom. Now, the meaning for her card in this book says, time for the start is a great journey. Innocence that allows one to open to blessings, new beginnings, optimism, trust, feeling protected by divine forces. I'm sorry. But anyways, I thought I would share that. I hope, it helped you a little bit. I'm hoping to possibly do a card a day or a card a week and post up these videos because I need to learn it. And if anyone else wants to learn it, maybe this will help, go through one card a week or a day. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!